Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, daily chart. And I hope everybody's been enjoying. We're doing videos every day, mid-morning and a wrap-up. Just quick, like literally on my phone, looking at the charts. Those are going up on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. So check all of that stuff out. And then it's all, but the context for all of that stuff is right here, what we do in the morning. So daily chart, upper band ride. It's been going on for, going on 4 days now. Days are not a measure of band rides, though. People get into that mindset, and it's not effective. Well, it's day 5. I mean, it doesn't matter. What matters is down here, the Bollinger Band width, okay? 3.29. Let me slide this out of the way. 3.29. It really, I really don't start to look for a turn, a meaningful turn, from a band ride perspective until we get over 4.5. So, it's getting there. But don't think we can't do another quick dip this morning and then go ahead and get long. Everything is a dip buy. Everything's a dip buy until the bears can convert one or two levels that are meaningful, okay? And what I mean by converting meaningful levels is this. You've got the upper band today coming in at 24s, and we've been kind of fighting over that in the overnight, but it's held. What's more important is what's happening over on this hourly chart. We talked yesterday about the mid band on the hourly chart. Tested here. We talked about it in the wrap-up video last night. Now they've been fighting over it in the overnight. So there's been there's been a few more chinks in the armor than what's typical. What happened, though, is it ended up being daily pivot support. And now we've hopped back over the top. Looks like we're coming back down now to try to retest it again. We're trading about 25.75. But like I said, I'm expecting a little bit more of a garden variety morning dip today. Whether that ends up being a buy or whether that ends up being a continuation down to a little bit lower level remains to be seen. You have to assume it's a buy until it's not. Okay, that means you don't just blind buy. Oh, it's a dip, I'm going to blind buy. That's how you end up early and getting hurt. It's like people that blind sell new all-time highs. What a great way to just get whacked and destroyed and be heavy and just be a mess. Don't do that. If we do get a morning dip, you need to get out on a shorter time term frame chart and say, where's potential support? Are we actually making higher lows on shorter term time frames? And if that's the case, then at least you know where your risk is. At least you know where you're wrong. And that's the kind of stuff that we go through every single day in the room. Every day, all day long. Risk, price, risk, price, risk, price. That's the name of the game in trading. So if we do pull back and the bears break through, then you have to look at a retest of the you'd have to look at yesterday's lows. Yesterday's lows, coming in, in this 13, 14 type area here. You'd have to look at that as a target. The ability to break the prior day low, remember, is the first real indication that a band ride could be coming to an end. Okay? So if the bears are going to go for it today, they need to take out the prior day low. That would get them started towards the bulls not being able to get back up to the upper band tomorrow, and then, band ride is over. If the bears want to go farther, then the ultimate destination, right, is what we talked about yesterday, 23.03. You got last week's low matched up with the weekly pivot. If they do too much too fast and we end up down at 23.03, sorry, but that's a flaming buy. That is a flaming buy. We've seen it happen so many times over the last few years. You at least have to take a shot. Even if you're wrong, it'll be the best trade that you lose money on all month. Watch this hourly mid-band. It's holding again. Watch this hourly mid-band. Watch the daily pivot. Then watch yesterday's low. Then watch 23.03. On the upside, bulls just need to grind. They just need to grind. There's nothing left to do now. We're up at all-time highs. All you can do is grind. Dip, you come in and buy. You grind them up just like yesterday, just like Friday, and eventually, they just kind of give way. The bulls get out of the way, they drag them behind the car, and then, they just go. We haven't had any pronounced, huge, massive, scary moves. But what you did yesterday during the regular session is a really quiet 10, which is why it's so dangerous to be short. You get short 19. You're down a handle. Who cares? You're down 2. Okay. You're down 3. Well, maybe I should do something. Nah, I'm not going to do anything because it's not going anywhere. 4. Well, I'm going to add. 5. Uh-oh. 7. Uh-oh. 9. Uh-oh. I'm the squeeze. Don't be the squeeze. Don't be the squeeze. It's like a slow boil. Don't do that. It's actually better when they ramp it on you and just, scare everybody right out. When they slow boil you, that's when you can do some real damage in your account because it makes you want to add a little here and a little here and a little here. And all of a sudden, you're minus 10 on 4 entries. It's not good. So be careful. All right, that's all I got. Everybody have a good one. Check out the mid-morning report, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Come check out the room, guys. Come check out the room. Come trade this stuff. Let us teach you these techniques. We would love to. All right, have a good one.
Follow us on Twitter @PrincetonTrader. Come check out our website, Princetontrader.com, and come take a free trial in our chat room. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well, everybody.